So
Good.
yes.
Hi, Sue. We don't see you, but we see you're there.
I'm signing.
So why didn't you give Ellen the
I don't hear any
regular
music.
number
Yeah.
instead of?
I
Okay.
whatever she sent email to that one.
Keep going.
can tell David
Good evening, everybody.
you are the link.
This
to
is
that.
sort of unusual in that it's not a service, though we're having some elements of a service in it. I'm not teaching. It's really an opportunity for each of us to breathe, to let go, and to be part of a larger community in these very tenuous, complex times. So I'm going to turn it over to Rose and Mayor as Rose plays. I call it alla mencha and she calls it alla bruta, but it means all of us humans.
No, not yet. No, relax. I have to unmute us. Okay.
Rose, I would say the angel Nigun, if you're up for it. I hope everybody is taking a nice, deep, cleansing breath. And again. I'm going to give you a meditation on something that we recite every Shabbat morning. It'll be a guided meditation. And Rose will be playing in the background to help you get to where you need to go. And you may find yourself, as I'm speaking, resonating with one blessing more than with another. And if you're there, tune me out. Just stay where you are and go deeper. You know, if that's the blessing where you want to be, go there, stay there, explore it. be in it. But first, I'm inviting you to find a comfortable position. Take a nice breath. And one of the translations for the daily blessings is Nisim B'chol Yom, for daily miracles. And we sometimes forget that indeed, every day, there are miracles. I invite you to close your eyes, if you wish. Take a nice deep breath and let it go. And just keep breathing in and out. Praised are you, Adonai, our God, ruler of the universe, who heals all flesh. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who opens our eyes to new ways of living in the world. And as we think of new ways of living in the world is changing in front of our eyes. Find a way to be part of that world. What does that look like? How does that feel? We are in a new place, in a new time. We need new skills and fresh eyes, the ability to see things we've never seen before, to notice the same way that Hagar noticed the streams of water as she and Ishmael were under a bush. All of a sudden, her eyes opened, and there it was, the water to sustain her. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who guides us on the path of self-rediscovery. We are not standing still. We are becoming. We are always in the process of becoming. I invite you to take a deep and cleansing breath and have a sense of how you are indeed becoming. Pray, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who loves us as we were, as we are, and as we will be. We look back and we see the blessings that once were. We take another breath and see the blessings that we have in this moment. And we take one more breath still as we look to the blessings that are to come our way. And yes, there are always more blessings. Another deep and cleansing breath. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who enlivens us more and more each day. We are here, and as long as there is breath, as long as there is breath, there is hope. As long as there is breath, we can connect with one another. As long as there is breath, there is possibility for growth, for more, for saying yes, and yes, and yes again. Let us take another deep and cleansing breath. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who provides for all of our daily needs. We are blessed, all of us, to have shelter and food and clothing. And we breathe in that gratitude of all that is ours. And we recognize it, and we see it, and we honor it. And another deep and cleansing breath. Praised are you, Adonai, our God, ruler of the universe, who strengthens our ability to make the best decisions we are able to make for ourselves. This is not the moment where we beat ourselves up. This is the moment where we recognize all that is ours, all that we are capable of, and that we are doing the very best we can. This is a moment of yes, always yes. And another deep and cleansing breath. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who grants us the strength to repair the world where it is broken. Strength, where does our strength come from? Is it something that was gifted to us by our parents, by our teachers, by our friends, by the very marrow of who we are? Look to that strength. Nurture that strength. Hold on to that strength. It makes you who you are. And another deep and cleansing breath. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who gives us the wisdom to be compassionate towards ourselves. If we are not kind to ourselves, who will be? If we don't pat ourselves on the back, who will do it for us? We are here for us before we can be here for anyone else. Take care of yourself so that you are able to take care of others. Take a nice, deep, and cleansing breath. And again. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who renews each day our resolve to live a life of health, love of self, and wise decision making. We are blessed with choices. We are blessed with freedoms. We are blessed. If only we can see those blessings. I invite you to take this moment to go to those elements of your life that are its blessings. Those places that give you strength, that give you purpose, that give you hope, that give you the ability to get up each day. I invite you to embrace those elements with gratitude. It's almost as though you're giving all of those elements a hug and saying, thank you for being my strength and being my purpose. Thank you. As the music fades out, I invite you to go to your own place of strength, your own place of nurturing, as you take deep breaths. And again, breathe deeply. I invite you to take a nice, deep, cleansing breath and open your eyes. Rose and Mayer suggested, and I cannot help but agree, that we should sing El Narafanala. Even though we may be muted, they will sing it, and I will then read the prayer for healing. We need all kinds of healing tonight, even as I read the standard blessing for healing. But tonight especially, it is a healing of spirit. It is a healing that gives us hope, that allows us to go forward. El Narafanala.
Move this way. Mishaberach Avotenu Avraham Yitzchak v'Yaakov v'Imotenu Sarah Rivka Rachel v'Leah Hu Yevarech et kol Ela shehizkarnu hayom. May the one who blessed our ancestors continue to bless each of those we have named today in our words and in our hearts. Your faithfulness and your love are eternal. Your blessings, your compassion, your energy flow to us unceasingly. May we turn to you and sense your blessings and your presence. May we draw on all of the resources that you provide us. Energy from your energy, love from your love, wisdom from your wisdom, strength from your strength, compassion from your compassion, healing from your healing, so that we can help find paths to healing for all of our loved ones, for all in our world, for all. Healing of body and healing of spirit, healing for today and into the future. Hashta ba'agalav izman kariv v'nomar. Amen. I want to share with you a slideshow. And I hope it brings you a sense of calm.
Oh, I'm sorry. I messed up. I'll start again.
I keep inviting you to breathe, but that's just. Oh, I didn't stop it. Oh no. Sorry about that. This is what happens when you're not. Sorry?
You saw that?
I can't stop it. David, help. There we go. Sorry. This is my lack. I can put these things together, but I don't necessarily know how to make them work because David usually does it, and not me. So we've been breathing. We've been listening to music, and I want to invite you to take a moment and unmute for a moment and just name a blessing in your life. To take a moment and identify a blessing in your life. This is not a time for speeches. Can be no more than 5 words. This is, a blessing in your life. So, you can put up your hand and let us know if you're ready to say something. Barbara.
Yes, the preciousness of friends just immediately leaped to my mind. That's the biggest blessing in my life.
Someone else. Marcia.
A wonderful family.
Someone else. Sue? Ellen?
My children and my grandchildren, even though they're not here, they're in Texas, but I still keep in touch with them and hearing from them.
Okay. Sue?
Yeah, I'm just putting on gallery.
Oh.
That's
You
my
fooled
favorite.
me. You fooled me. You fooled me. Someone else.
I tell you, it's just wonderful to be alive and wake up every morning and go to bed at night and wake up again every morning and see the moon. The moon was just fantastic. The weather's been okay. You got to be thankful that we don't have hurricanes. It's what we don't have that we have to bless.
Yes. Anyone else? A blessing. Kathy?
I think, it's our family, it's our close friends. And I was just looking at a couple of the pictures of some of the younger people in our family and our friends that are just the little ones that are just a blessing every day. So I think to Sue's point and Barbara's being grateful and thankful for everything.
Arnush?
Blessing for having a community in the pandemic.
Jeff, you want to say something?
I want to say too much, so I'd rather
Okay, I hear you. It's okay. Jason or Beth or Elizabeth?
I would say friends and family, and I'm also grateful that we have this evening. It's a blessing to have a group of people that think the same and have the same values, and that we can come together on a weekday night and spend an hour together. And not everybody has that. So it's a blessing that we do.
Elizabeth?
Um, having having my kids who help me get through the day, uh, I found it kind of scary, and they kind of watched how things were going and gently fed me information that made me less despairing. And then knowing that I could come to this tonight and also just be with all of you and find some calm again.
Beth?
I'm gonna say blessing of good health and strength, and I'm was grateful the past couple days to wake up and have it be daylight savings time and seeing the sun again in the morning. Beautiful sunrise, and of course, community.
Ruth, do you want to say anything? You're muted.
Yeah, I agree in terms of community, and I had a group of people in ceramics, and we get together there, and we talked about how special it is that we help each other, and the synagogue group, this group too, very, very important. And then my youngsters in my family are one of them is starting college. And it's just, I've been getting a few things ready for her. Her birthday's in January, but I think around Hanukkah, whatever, I have some things I want to share with her that I'm using, um, a mask, and then a tie for the mask. So it's nice. It's nice to be excited with knowing that she's away, even though she's studying she has her courses on the computer. She's away at college, which is really a nice experience for her. Yeah. So
Susan and Judy, we can't see you, so we don't know if you want to say anything. But
Susan Chasky, come on.
it's okay. You don't have to say anything. But Rose and Mayor, I will turn to you.
I just want to wish a blessing on your head, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov. A blessing on your head, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov. A blessing on your head, a blessing on your head, a blessing on your head, Mazel Tov, Tov.
That was going through my head.
So my blessing is, of course, to have Mayor, and that we're together, and we can be in this pandemic together. So that's my blessing, and still play music, and our klezmer band, which is getting together once in a while, and dancing, folk dancing on Zoom. What more can you ask for?
It brings it all home. It's community, it's family, it's friends, new friends, old friends, and it's standing together, and it's making connections. Um, and Susan, you want to say something? Chasky? You're muted, so. Wait. We'll unmute you.
Okay. So Ed told me that I should join in tonight, so I thank him, and I thought he would be here, but he's such a good friend. So I just want to say a thank you to Ed, and it's a nice community you have. Very nice community. That's nice.
So I also want to point out that David, you want to say anything? Yeah, you can, you know.
A sense of humor.
It's true. In difficult spots, something we learned a long time ago. Best rabbinic advice we ever got as a couple was find the humor in the situation. And it'll take you very far, actually, finding the humor in the situation. And I'm just adding that to all the blessings that each of you has mentioned tonight. And the other blessing, which I think on some level until somehow this week was an aha for me, when I was reading something that Christian clergy had written about taking care of the widow and the orphan and the person who was ill and the stranger among you, that these are Judeo-Christian values. And I thought, well, yeah, duh, we say it every morning when we pray. And then I stopped to think about why is it there, and remembered that we're also prohibited from consulting with a witch or a soothsayer or using magic, which of course means that we did consult with witches and soothsayers, and they have discovered these archaeological magic bowls that were used with all kinds of interesting inscriptions. And so every morning we are reminded of our obligation to one another because maybe sometimes we forget. And I think the question I asked my students today, I'll share with you. They didn't have an answer. I didn't expect an answer from them. But this week's Torah portion, I have to teach. This just comes with the territory. This week's Torah portion, Vayera, begins with the hospitality of Abraham as the three gentlemen, angels, messengers appear. And it's unfailing hospitality. He washes their feet. He has Sarah do a lot of cooking. He does some shechting. They and prepares this amazing meal for these visitors. And so we had a conversation about hospitality today. And how do you do hospitality in the time of COVID was our conversation. And I think all of you are showing hospitality by sharing this moment with all of us. Each one of you is exhibiting hospitality. You're letting us into your lives for this little bit of time. And it's not what the kids would come up with, I know, but I think this is one version of it. And we need to recognize it and be grateful for it and thank one another for doing it. It's about more than food or washing feet. It's about simply seeing each other's faces in these moments. So for that, I am truly grateful to all of you that you have allowed us to do this and come together and create community and connection, where it's sort of complex to do that right now. So I'm going to ask Rose to play whatever she likes for a moment or two or three. And I'm going to, because we're a minyan, I think it's appropriate to do the Mourner's Kaddish tonight, and David will put it on the screen in a few minutes after Rose finishes playing. And just so you know whose voice you heard on that slideshow, it was Cantor Natasha Hirschhorn, and those are her compositions. And personally, I find her voice very powerful, so I wanted to share that with you as well. Rose, take it away. David, if you be good enough to put the Mourner's Kaddish up, I invite you to join me in the Mourner's Kaddish, and unmute yourselves, or you can, David, if you can unmute everybody. It's not at the top. I guess it is. Okay. Ready? Yes. And we go slowly so that we can be as together as we possibly can. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah be'alma divra chirutei v'yamlich malchutei b'chayachon v'yomechon ufchaye dechol beit Israel ba'agala v'zman karev imru amen. Yehi shmei Rabbah varach leolam omei omaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitale v'yitalal shemei dekudesha b'richu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbachata nechamata
Damiram.
v'imru amen. Hey Shlama Rabba Min Shemaya B'chayim Aleinu V'Yakol Yisrael V'Imru Amen. Oseh Shalom Rama Uya'aseh Shalom Aleinu V'Yakol Yisrael V'Yakol Yoshvei Tevel V'Imru.
Amen.
I want to thank you all for joining us tonight. I especially want to thank Rose and Mayor, because Rose always has to improvise with me. Because today got busier than I expected. So again, many thanks for all of you coming. We have services on Friday night and on Shabbat morning. And we'll be recording our next episode of Tehillah Talks with our current teen board members, which I'm very excited on Sunday. So that'll be, we'll turn that around pretty quickly, and that will be up and running fairly soon. And that's sort of what's on the agenda at this moment. And we'll see. As the world turns, so will we. And we will be here. We will hold one another. We will take care of each other, and just remember to keep breathing. And that sounds like a funny thing to say, but no, but we get excited and, palpitations. And Madeline sent me this piece in the New York Times today about how to calm yourself. And one way to do that is you get up and feel your feet. If you're at your desk for too long, just get up and feel your feet. Your extremities are a good way to help relieve anxiety. There are a number of other techniques, and I'm sure if you Google the Times, it'll say, stress reduction, because my sense is there's going to be a lot of hyperbole out there over the next number of days. And the thing is to just let it go. Let it go. And that's what this tonight was about, and just keep that sense. And if anybody wants a copy of what we did tonight, we recorded it, so if you want it, you can have it. And again, many thanks for coming, and wishing you all a good night. And if you want to schmooze a little bit as we say good night, we can do that. It doesn't have to be a silent goodbye.